All right, finding our way to our seats. Let's sit up nice and tall. We're going to start in a seated rest. So just sit up nice and tall so that you're in a comfortable position with your legs crossed or straddled or sitting on your knees, however is comfortable for you. It's just important that your back is straight and your head is comfortably balanced on your shoulders in line with your hips. And close your eyes. And just begin to be aware of the gentle inflow and the outflow of your breath. Notice how, as you breathe in, your abdomen rises. And as you exhale, your abdomen falls. Inhaling, the abdomen rises. Exhaling, the abdomen falls. As you exhale, allow your shoulders to relax. Allow your jaw and your brow to relax. Release any thoughts, worries, or plans that you have. Let's just come into the now. Focus on this moment. Let's take a little bit of intentional control of our breath. Nice, gentle inhale all the way in. First, filling your abdomen. Then your ribs begin to rise. Finally, you feel your collarbones lift. Now exhale through the nose, blowing all the air out. Keep blowing your air out all the way, pulling your navel back to your spine. Inhaling, gentle inhale all the way in. Abdomen rises. Ribs expand. Collarbone lifts. Exhale. Your chest falls. Abdomen falls. Pulling your navel into your spine. Exhaling completely. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling completely. Inhaling through the nose all the way in. And exhaling all the way out. Inhaling again all the way in for the count of 4. Holding your breath for a count of 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhaling for a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Inhaling for a count of 4. Holding for 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling for 4. Holding for 16. Exhaling for 8. Release your breath. Open your eyes. Let's go ahead and begin to roll out the back of our neck. Drop your chin to your chest and exhale. Inhale and roll your ear up to your left shoulder. Exhale, drop your chin back down. Inhale, rolling your right ear up to the right shoulder. Exhale, rolling your chin back down. Inhale up to the other side. And continue this motion on your own a few times, just warming up the back of the neck and the sides of the neck. If there's any areas of stiffness, just stop there for a second. Work that out. Very good. Coming back to neutral. Big shoulder rolls towards the back, starting to wake up the shoulders. Very good. And go back the other way. Very good. And coming to a stop there. Let's go ahead and bring our hands together and clasp them in front of us. And then make big figure 8 with our fists. Start to wake up our wrists, forearms, preparing for our practice. And then let's reverse direction. Very good. Leaving your hands clasped, press your palms away, stretching out above your palms and wrists. Bring your attention to your palms, allowing them to relax. Fingers. Very good. Unlace your hands. Bring the tops of your hands together with your palms and your thumbs facing down. Now bring your right over the left. Clasp your fingers and then turn them inside out and back. Flossing out the forearms. Let's do this 3 or 4 times. Very good. And then when you come to a stop in the front, bring the palms of your hands together again. The backs of your hands together, and then bring the left over the right. And then let's repeat that motion. Very good. And then you come to a stop. And then bring your arms straight out to the side. Place your palms all the way towards the back. And then turn your palms all the way forward and up. And then all the way down and back. Forward and back. Just another way of opening up these shoulders. All right. Bring your hands down. Bring your right hand straight out to the side. With your arms straight. You're up on your fingers. Bring your right hand or your left hand straight up and overhead, reaching up for the ceiling. Rolling your left shoulder down and on the back of your body. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your right hand over, stretching a little more deeply the whole left side of your body. Very good, Adele. Looking good. Inhale, coming back up. Bringing that hand to the ground. Bringing the left arm out to the side. Bringing it up, straight up to the ceiling. Looking up at that left hand, rolling your right shoulder, your left shoulder, back onto the back of your body. Reaching up and out of your hips. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring that left hand on all the way over. Feeling that stretch all along the right of your body. Looking good, Michelle. Very good. Coming back up to a sit. Bring your hands together in front of you. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Looking up at your hands. Lift your heart. Very good. A deep inhale here. And as you exhale, bring your hands apart. Look to your left. Bring your left hand behind you to the base of your spine and bring your right hand to your right thigh. Sitting up straight and tall, extending from the crown of your head. Inhale deeply, exhale, twist, and look back over your left shoulder. As we inhale, we extend. As we exhale, we relax and deepen our twist, looking over our left shoulder. Two more breaths here. Inhale, coming forward, bringing your arms up and overhead, looking up at your hands. Inhale deeply, arching your back, lifting your heart. And as you exhale, looking back to the right, bringing your right hand behind the base of your spine and your left hand to your right thigh, looking back over your right shoulder. Extend through the crown of your head as you inhale and twist a little deeper as you exhale. Big inhale here, and exhale coming forward. All right, let's prepare for our Anuloma Viloma. It's an alternate nostril breathing exercise. So today I'd like to talk a little bit about bandhas. Bandhas are locks that we use when we're doing breathing exercises like pranayama and like Anuloma Viloma. And there are various locks within the body. In yoga, we use these locks to control and channel the energy in our body. Control and channel the prana, which is what sometimes it's misnamed as the air that we breathe, but really it's the energy that we gain from that air. There are various locks. One is at the throat lock, and when you hold in your breath, you drop your chin and close your throat. That's the Jalandhara Bandha. There's also the Mula Bandha, which is the pelvic floor muscles. It's the same muscles that you use to shut off the flow of urine. That's also one of the bandhas we engage when we're doing our pranayama. The other one is at the base of the stomach, and we don't use that one during this practice. So what we'll do is we'll start by raising our hand, folding down our peace fingers, first two fingers. We'll use our thumb to cover our right nostril, and we'll use our finger to cover our left nostril. And then when we're holding our breath, we'll hold them together. I'll be cueing you as to how many, as to the count of the flow, and also when to engage and disengage your locks. If you get it mixed up, or if I get it mixed up, just go with the flow. This should feel good. Very good. Inhaling and exhaling. Come to sitting up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Take a nice gentle inhale and exhale. Now take a nice deep inhale all the way in. Close the thumb. Exhale for a count of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for a count of 4. And hold for a count of 8, engaging both locks. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the thumb, release the locks, exhaling for 8. Inhaling for 4 on the same side. And hold for 12, engaging both locks. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the finger, exhaling for 8. Inhaling for 4 on the same side. Holding for 12, engaging both locks. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the thumb, release your locks, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for 4 on the same side. And hold in 2 locks. Open the finger, releasing your locks. Exhale for 8. Inhaling for 4, same side. And hold for 16, engaging both locks. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your locks. Open the thumb. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for 4 on the same side. Holding for 16, engaging 2 locks. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your locks. Open the finger. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your breath. Release your hand to your lap. Sitting very still with your eyes closed. Just observe your breath. And when you're ready, flutter your eyes open. And then let's find ourselves on our hands and knees, cat and cow. This would be a good time to use your blanket to pad your knees. Also, it's a good time to talk a little bit about our hand placement and hand position. Our hands, as we look at our hands, we want to press into the knuckles of our hands first. The knuckle of our index finger, the knuckle of our pinky, and the point of our thumb, the knuckle of our thumb. That forms a triangle that we want to press flat down into the mat. Both hands, you want your fingers to be nice and wide. They should be flat also. Position your wrists directly under your shoulders, and your knees are directly under your hips. You want your shoulders in a neutral position, not sinking down or way too high to start. Just neutral. Now, as we inhale, lift the crown of your head, lift your tail, dropping your heart. Exhaling, drop your chin, tuck your tail, press your back away, rounding your back. Inhale, dropping your chest, lifting your head and tail. Exhale, tuck your tail, tuck your chin, drop your head, push your back away. Inhaling up, and exhaling down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhaling up, and exhaling down. And then come to a neutral, and then side to side. Exhale as you're looking back to the right. Then inhale coming forward. Exhale looking back to the left. And then inhale coming forward. Exhale back into the right. Inhale coming forward. Exhale back and left. Inhale forward. Very good. Now, let's walk our hands direct way out in front of us so that our arms are completely straight out in front. Allow your heart to sink down towards the mat. Looking up at your hands, bring your chin down towards the mat. Allowing your heart to open up towards the mat and towards the floor. Opening up the shoulders. Inhale, and as you exhale, allow that relaxation to take place. Allow your heart to sink a little bit deeper in towards your mat. Very good. Now pressing into the palms of your hands, come up slightly so you're up on your knees, and then bring your left hand underneath your right arm and bring your left shoulder to the mat. Looking up at the ceiling, shift your hips over to the left if they've shimmied over to the right. Inhale here, extending, and then exhale, relaxing and looking up. 2 more breaths here. As you inhale, press into this right hand and bring your left hand right next to it. Inhale, coming up a little bit. Bring your right arm underneath the left. Bring your right shoulder to the mat. Look up at the ceiling. Shift your hips over to the right. Two more breaths here. Relaxing it with each exhale. Very good. Pressing down into your left palm. Bring your right hand up to meet, and then walk your hands back in underneath you. Excellent. Bring your left foot straight out behind. Leg is nice and straight. Up on your tiptoe. Now, lift your left heel straight up so that it's in line with the rest of your body. Flex your heel. Bring your right hand straight out in front of you. Your bicep up next to your ear. You're still looking straight down at the mat between your hands. Fingers are nice and bright, spread wide. Positive energy out those fingers. Straight line of energy from your fingers out the heel of your left foot. Very good. Bend your left knee, pointing your toes towards the ceiling. Reach around with your right hand and grab that foot. Kicking into your right hand. Opening the right shoulder. Now creating a slingshot situation. Release your foot. Straighten your leg straight out behind you and bring the right hand straight out ahead of you and then down. Let's switch. That's challenging. Bring the right foot straight out behind, so your leg is nice and straight, heel is flexed. Now bring it up and in line with the rest of your torso. Flex the heel away. Bring your left arm up, left bicep by the left ear, looking down at the mat. Engaging your core muscles. Bend your right leg, pointing the right toes up at the ceiling. Reach around with the left hand and grab your right foot. Kick your right foot into your left hand, opening the left shoulder. One more big deep breath here. And as you exhale, release the foot. Bring it straight out behind. Left arm straight out in front, and then back down. Very good. All right. Let's bring our hands to the front of the mat. We're going to do our downward facing dog, so tuck your toes. Lift your knees. Again, straightening your knees and lifting your hips towards the sky. It's okay if you leave your knees bent some. It's more important that you keep your back nice and straight, sinking your heart down towards your feet. Your hands are nice and flat. Fingers are nice and wide. Let your head hang down. Release the muscles of your neck. Allow your head to hang. With the weight of your head, creating space in your cervical spine. Back is nice and straight. Now begin pedaling out the back of your feet, and the back of your legs. By pedaling your feet. Very good. Come up to a place of stillness here. Pressing your heart down towards the mat. Lift your left foot straight up behind you, and then bring your knee in towards your nose and step down between your hands. This is a good time for your blocks. This is a good time when I like to use my blocks, because it's going to allow your back to be straight and not hunched over while you're reaching for the floor. You can press your heart forward nicely and really sink into those hips from a supported place. To your breath. Focus on your breathing. You can get the most out of your practice today. You have nice big inhales, complete exhales, and you're focused and aware of your breathing. On the next big inhale, step back to the top of a plank, and then press up into your downward facing dog. Now, bring your right foot up. And bring your right foot in towards your nose, stepping down between your hands. Drop your back knee. Press your heart forward and look forward. Starting to wake up the hips. Big inhale here. And as you exhale, step forward with your left foot right next to the right foot. Keep a little bend in your knees. Rest your lower ribs on your thighs, your chest on your thighs, and allow your head to hang long. Forward fold. If it feels good, you can straighten one leg and then the other. Starting to stretch out the back of your legs. Press both of them away. Just as far as is comfortable here. First forward fold of the day. You're allowing the weight of your torso to deepen your stretch, but the bent knees are your insurance so that you're not creating a strain and stress on your low back. And inhale, come halfway up, bring your hands to your knees. With your back nice and straight, looking down at the floor. Press your heart down towards the mat. Legs are straight, back is straight. Supporting yourself with your hands. Stretching out the back of your legs, dropping your heart down towards the mat. Big inhale here, bend the knees. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Engage your core muscles and then hinge up to a standing position. With a flat back, coming straight up. Reach your arms up and overhead. Palms facing one another, arching back. Exhale, bring your hands together and pull that energy down to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands to your side. Finding yourself standing in Tadasana pose. Mountain pose, roll your shoulders down and on the back of your body. Turn your palms facing forward. Your shoulders and head are in line with your hips, and your hips are straight over your ankles. Engage your glute muscles, tucking your pelvis under slightly, and engage your abdominal muscles. Standing strong and straight. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Stable, constant. Inhale, lift your hands, exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to flow through our Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. Let's focus on our deep breathing, complete exhales, and let's try and bring one movement to one motion. Inhale, we're lifting the arms. Exhale, folding forward, bring your hands down to the mat or to your blocks. Inhale, step back with your left foot, all the way back and drop your knee. Retaining your breath, step back with the other foot. And then exhale, drop your knees, chest and forehead to the mat. Allow yourself to slide forward and press your pelvis into the mat and the top of your feet into the mat, lifting your chest and shoulders. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees and hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping forward with the right foot, stepping down between your knees, press your heart forward. Exhale, stepping forward with the left foot, folding forward. Inhale, coming up, reaching up, overhead, arching. Exhale, bring your hands back down to your heart. Very good. Let's flow through that again on the other side. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, stepping back with the right foot. Holding your breath, stepping back with the left. Exhale, drop your knees, chest, and forehead. Inhale, lifting your chest and shoulders, looking forward. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees and hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right foot, stepping forward. Exhale, stepping forward with the left, folding forward. Inhale, reaching up and overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. One last time. Inhale, reaching up and overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, stepping back with the left. Retain your breath, step back to the top of a plank. Exhale now, drop your knees, chest, and forehead. Inhaling, lifting your chest and shoulders. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees and hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left foot, bring it in, step down between your hands, looking forward. Exhale, stepping forward with the right, holding forward. Inhale, reaching up and overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale deeply. And exhale, bring your hands back down to your sides, palms facing forward, rolling your shoulders onto the back of your body, standing up straight and tall, Tadasana pose. Very good. Let's come to lying down for a nice supine rest. It's not the end, it's just catch your breath time. As you exhale, relax, sink down into the mat. Feeling stable, safe, and rounded. Acknowledging all those places where your body is touching the floor. If you have the blanket underneath you, we're going to remove the blanket. So, reaching up and overhead, extending and stretching both sides of your body. Bring your feet in until your soles of your feet are flat on the floor. Lift your bottom and pull your blanket out. All right. Preparing for shoulder stand. Sarvangasana. So, for shoulder stand, we're lying flat on our back. Bring your palms down alongside your hips. You're going to press down into the mat with your hands, and then roll your knees in towards your nose and extend your feet up towards the sky. Bringing your hands up to your low back to catch your low back. Now extend the soles of your feet up towards the sky. Work your shoulders in underneath you. Very good. Extending the soles of your feet towards the ceiling. Big inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath here. And as you exhale, release your hands and slowly roll back down to the mat. Very good, Carrie. Fine work, Michelle. And rolling back down to the mat. Very good plow, Adele. Taking it to the next level. I saw that. All right. So now lying down with your feet flat on the mat. Soles of your feet are on the mat. Bring your feet in just where you can touch them with your tips of your fingers. Now, press your hips up towards the sky, lifting your hips. Reach underneath and grab and clasp your hands underneath you and work your shoulders underneath. Press your heart up towards the sky. Press your hips up towards the sky. Press your palms down into the ground to help push you a little bit higher. Opening up the front of those hips. Creating space. This engages all the muscles in the back of your body, your glutes, your hamstrings, your low back, your middle back. It's good for people who have back pain, because those are the muscles that need toning. Also, the tendons and ligaments on the front of the body become foreshortened from sitting, and that also increases people's back pain. Inhale deeply, exhale, lower your bridge. Release your hands. Bring your knees into your chest, and then let's roll up and down the mat. Very good. Coming to a stop at in a seated position with your feet on the mat. Reach around and grab the behind your knees and lean back. Lead with your heart so that your back is nice and straight. And as your feet become light, begin to lift your feet. You're balancing now on your bottom. Asana, boat pose. You can leave your lower legs parallel to the mat, or you can straighten them, however works for you. When you find a place of balance and strength, release your hands. You can bring them straight out, or you can bring them straight up. Lifting with your heart. Two more breaths here. Very good. Bring your feet back down to the mat. Straighten your legs. And just sitting on your sit bones. Very good. With a nice big inhale, reach up and overhead. And as you exhale, fold forward from the hips, bringing your heart towards your feet. Reach down and grab your knees, your shins or your feet. Folding forward, Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Let your head come forward, dropping your crown of your head towards your knees. It's okay if you notice I have a bend in my knees, same thing, protecting the low back. This feels good and you'd like to get a more intense stretch of the back of your legs, you can straighten your knees, but just go as far as feels good. Inhale and then exhale, relaxing your heart down towards your knees. We're going to stay here for 4 more breaths. Good. Engage your core muscles. Lift with your heart. Come back up to a seated position. Bring your hands around behind you. Oh, about a hand's breadth behind your sit bones. Arms are nice and straight. Hands are about shoulder width apart. Legs are nice and straight. Point your toes away from you. Now, lift your pelvis up towards the sky. Reverse plank. Very good, Adele. Good work. Inhale. And exhale. One more deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale, dropping your bottom back down towards the mat. Very good. Now let's roll back down to lying down on our back. Bring our feet in and reach down between our knees and grab the outside of your feet. Reaching down between your legs, Adele, and grab the inside of your feet. Happy baby pose. So lying on your back, pulling your feet in, pulling your knees down towards the mat. Resting the back of your head on the mat, resting your shoulders and your sacrum or your bottom on the mat. Your low back is protected. Inhale and exhale. We relax all those muscles and connective tissues of our hips, allowing for a little bit deeper stretch. If this feels good, you can reach around and grab your big toes with your two fingers, and then you can straighten one leg or the next. Pulling one leg in and straightening the other. Pulling one leg in and straightening the other. Just like a happy baby. If you'd like and you have the flexibility, you can straighten both legs. Pull your feet down towards the mat by your ears. When you're ready, bring your feet together at center and release your feet to the mat. Extend your legs out in front of you. Or rather, even better, bring your feet in so that the soles of your feet are flat on the mat and your knees are bent. And then let both knees fall over to the right. Extend your arms out to the left and right. And then bring up and over to the left. Windshield wide, bring your legs back and forth. Releasing the muscles of your hips. Easing any tension in your low back. Very good. And then stop with your knees up towards the sky and bring the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to fall out to the left and right. Very good. Bring your knees back together. And then when you're ready, come rolling up to a sit and then find yourself standing at the front of your mat. Very good. We're going to flow through our warrior 2 series, ending with our, and then we're going to end with tree pose. So bring your left foot up to the left front corner of your mat. Bring your right foot straight back behind so that your left foot, your left heel is in line with the right or heel to arch alignment. Sink down into that left foot so that your left knee is over the left ankle and the right leg is nice and straight. You're pressing into the outside edge of the foot, standing up straight and tall. Arms are out to the front and back, looking out over that left hand, with the middle finger of that left hand, gazing out at your battlefield, strong warrior. Inhale deeply here, engaging your core. Exhale completely. Flip that left hand over, so the palms towards the sky, and bring it up and overhead, reaching up for the sky. Let the right hand go down the right thigh or behind your back for the bind. Reaching up and overhead, reverse warrior. Still opening our pelvis to the side. Inhale deeply. Exhale, bring your left elbow to left knee. Bring your right arm straight up and overhead, reaching for the sky. Very good. Now inhale, coming up. Warrior 2 again. Turn the left foot straight and the right foot out to the other direction. Sinking into that right foot, right knee, opening to the side, knees over the ankle, arms are out to the front and back. Gazing out over that right middle finger. Go to the breath. Don't raise your shoulders up. Allow your shoulders to be on the back of your body. Engaging your core. Flip the right palm up towards the sky and raise that hand up to the sky. Bring the left hand down the leg for support or behind if you'd like to take the bind. Stretching the whole right side of your body. Inhale deeply. Exhale, bring your right elbow to the right knee. Reach the left arm up and overhead towards the sky. Or up and overhead, extending the whole left side of your body. Inhale, coming up to our warrior 2, looking out over our right hand, and straighten that right knee. Turn both feet so they're parallel, and then step forward. Come into a standing position here, with our pelvis directly over the ankles. Shoulders are over the pelvis, standing straight and tall. Catch your breath. Mike. Shift your weight over into your right foot. Use your left foot into a kickstand position here out to the side, or you can bring your sole of your foot to your calf or to your inside of your thigh. Finding a strong base for your tree. Bring your hands into your heart. Focus on a single point in the distance. You can extend your arms straight out, up and overhead, extending your branches. Very good. Now bring your knee forward. Reach down and grab your knee and pull it into your chest. And when you had enough, you can set that foot back down. Let's do the other side. Strong work, Carrie. Wow. She's over here doing tricks. Now, shifting all of our weight into the left foot. Bring the right foot into the side, like a little kickstand. Bring your hands into your heart. Standing up straight and tall, balancing on the left. You can bring that foot up into to the inside of your calf or the inside of your thigh. Engaging your core, balancing, standing nice and straight. This side may be different. It is for me. Reaching up and overhead. Bring your hands into your heart. And bring your foot back down. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands back down to your side. Very good. Come back down, back to your mat. Let's end our class today with a little metta meditation. We did this a few weeks ago. Metta meditation is loving kindness or well-being meditation. There's so much turmoil and strife in our world right now. Bringing well-being to everyone. Wishing loving kindness and well-being to everyone can only make the situation better if we could, and it'll only make our heart feel better. So the way this goes is I'll repeat a few various phrases. You'll be sitting nice and quietly. Repeat those phrases to yourself. I'll say the phrase, and then I'll be quiet for a few minutes so that you can focus and repeat that to yourself. And then I'll say the next phrase. First, we're going to direct our loving kindness to ourselves, because we, as much as anyone in the world, deserve our own love and kindness. Then we're going to direct it out to others that we know or don't know. And then we're going to direct it on further to all beings. So, sitting up nice and tall. Rest your hands in your lap or on your knees. Find a comfortable place. Release any control of your breath. Just observe. Release any tension in your shoulders. Allow them to just be relaxed. Releasing any tension in your jaw, your forehead. If at any point you become distracted by your thoughts or by sensations in your body, gently return to repeating your phrase. May I be safe and protected from harm. May I be healthy and enjoy well-being. May I be peaceful and fulfilled. May all those I can know and care about be safe and protected from harm. May all those I know and care about be well and enjoy well-being. May all those I know and care about be peaceful and fulfilled. May all the other people, even maybe those that I have animosity with, tension with, may all those people be safe and protected from harm. May all those other people be peaceful and fulfilled. May all beings be healthy and enjoy well-being. May all beings be healthy and enjoy well-being. May all beings be peaceful and fulfilled. May all beings be peaceful and fulfilled. We're going to spend the next 3 minutes in silent meditation, or if you like, you can lie down in shavasana. Allow yourself just this few moments to rest, reflect, and energize. Time to come back into your bodies. Take a nice deep breath in. Reaching up and overhead. Stretching your body, left and right. When you're ready, flutter your eyes open. Let's seal our class with the sound of Om today. We're going to sound of Om 3 times. Take a nice gentle inhale and exhale. Inhaling this time for Om. Your hands to your heart. It was wonderful practicing with you guys today. Hope you can take your yoga with you out into the world and let it be, let it enliven you today and through the rest of your week. It's great practicing with you. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Come see you again. Teresa, thanks for practicing with us.
You're welcome.
Carrie, thanks for practicing with me.
Thank you for practice.
See you guys next week, I hope.
Okay, have a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye.